Alright guys, here we are in the Mustang, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to go from this to this.
What's going on, guys? Got another video for today. Welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to do is a little interior work on the Mustang. I haven't seen a video made on this topic yet on YouTube, so hopefully this is a first for YouTube. It's going to take a little bit of work to do, but it's definitely going to be worth it. I know that I took the car, I had an estimate done, and to install the seat kit and the door panel kit, they quoted me like $2,100 or something. Now I paid $799 for the whole kit, bought it online, Katzkin Leather, and it came with the door panels as well. So I'm gonna do the whole thing for about $800 total. I've already done the seats. I'll show you guys those if you haven't seen them already. But the door panels, it's gonna be a little more involved in the seats. It's not just a plug and play thing. So let's jump right in it.
All right, so here's the door panel trim piece for each side of the car to match the seats. And it's just, you know, just fabric with leather on top. Nice Katzkin leather. So let's go look at the door panel and look at taking that off. But yeah, what we're gonna do is just refasten it with our own methods. But I think they're gonna look great when they're on. All right, so here we are out in the car. So it'll be nice when it finally matches the seats, but this is the piece that's gonna get replaced right here. So we'll have to take the whole door panel off and bring it upstairs, bring it inside, and get after it. So gonna go grab a couple tools here, and I'll get back with you guys when I get out here. All right, so in order to remove the door panel on these cars, you're gonna have to get behind here, pop this little cover out, and there's a screw back there. And you gotta pop this piece up, and there'll be a screw down in here. And then underneath, you got a screw there, and a matching one right there. So we'll go ahead and take those out. And then I'll start to lift the door panel off, and I'll show you guys how to take it off from there once we get these out. As far as the popping the plastic trim goes, there's really no trick to it. You just gotta get something like a plastic tool or something up underneath here, and just lightly, with light pressure, just start popping it up. All right, so we got all the screws out. Got that one out. I didn't even take this all the way off, just popped it up a little bit. Got that one out in there, and the two on the bottom. So now, really all you do is, I'm not gonna be able to film this, but just lift up on the door panel. Once you pop it loose, then you can lift up on it. So I'm just working my hand around the edge here and popping those clips. And now you can see it's free. So from there, you just lift up, and it's gonna come right out just like that. So I'll take it off, I'll disconnect the wires, bring it inside, and then I'll show you guys what I was talking about with those rivets. Got the door panel off, brought it upstairs. Now, I did have to take that window switch off. Again, there's no screws holding that down. It's just carefully pry up on it and it'll pop off the clips. So if I flip it over, looking at the back side, you can see what I was talking about. This is what's holding this whole panel on. These little plastic rivets, they're just melted. And that's how they fastened it. You know, all the way around. There's, well, let's see. Not sure if that's gonna have to come out or not, but it looks like it might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Looks like 23 of them. So yeah, what we're gonna do is basically just get a blade under here, just cut them off. And then when we go to refasten it, there's a hole in it that a screw will go into. So bought some short self-tapping screws and that's what I'm gonna use. See if I can get one out here for you, show you what the plan is. All right, so got a little self-tapper with a washer, and I'm gonna put it right over that. And that is gonna hold it in. So hopefully it works out. Let's get cutting. All right, so first one cut off. What I was gonna use was just a razor blade like this, but I couldn't get the right angle, so what I ended up using was just a hacksaw blade off the hacksaw and just wedged it underneath here and just saw it away. So I'm gonna go ahead and saw these off and we'll get it apart.
Give me something new. I want it back, through and through. Just do it, I'll let you rule. I know you like to break the rules, and my cry is being too good for you. I'm too good to you, I'm too good to you. My cry is being too good for you. I'm too good to you, I'm too good to you.
All right, so we're back after about 10 minutes of that. Got them all out. Did have to undo the 2 screws, or the 1 screw, and then this weird looking little plastic cap. I don't know what that is, but I had to pull that off too. Now it looks like this thing's ready to come out. Some of these don't want to release yet. This last one. See if I can get in here. There we go. All right, let's slide that thing out of the way because it's full of plastic shavings. All right. So we got these little caps here. That's what we're gonna attempt to screw into. Hopefully they don't crack when we try to put the screw into them, but I think it'll be all right. It's just, yeah, I think it's gonna be all right. It's not really much bigger than, it's almost a perfect fit actually. It should just screw right in there, I'm hoping. We do have staples if we need to re-staple it. Probably gonna have to. So I have a staple gun as well. But it looks like now we gotta pop the staples out and just pull it off of here, huh? There it is. Voila. All right. Screwdriver. Oh man. Whew. All right, got them all out. And let me show you here. Yeah, that's how many were in there. There had to be, I don't know, 40 staples. So many cheap fasteners holding this thing on here. All right, so it's not really attached by anything at the bottom. And it looks like we can just peel it right off. Just some sort of adhesive that was holding it in place. What I don't want to do is leave anything behind. I want it to just be cleanly off. Appears to be doing that right now. It appears to be coming off fairly easy. All right, so we might need the razor blade after all. Yeah, but other than that foam wanting to stick down, you can kind of see right there where it's not wanting to come up. Maybe I need to go from this side and then just come around with it. So there's a little pocket in there that'll help me line it up where that seam is, where the 2 pieces meet. whatever adhesive they had in here is pretty tough. All right, I won't put you guys through that. I'm gonna get it off there and then come back. All right, that's kind of scary. I literally tore apart my entire door. Hope this works out. No, I'm just kidding, it's gonna be fine. There it is. Got it off there. Really didn't destroy it too bad. Not that I'm gonna ever wanna put it back on, but that's it. Really gets you get a chance to see what the inside of your door looks like on these Mustangs. It's got like this panel right here that's removable in it. I don't really know what the purpose of this is, since it does pop out. I guess it's just the piece with the foam on it that's attached. Wonder why they didn't make that one piece, but it snaps in and out. That's the arm rest foam there. Yeah, that's the plastic. We've destroyed it. Got a little bit of this extra material on here I'm going to try to get off. But that's going to look nice. That's going to look real nice when it's done. So now I'm going to finish cleaning this thing up. I'm going to get the rest of this stuff off there, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm getting ready to position it and glue it down. All right, so to secure the upholstery to the plastic, I picked this up. I think I got it from just a Michael's, just a craft store. Fabritech permanent adhesive, bonds fabrics, lace, glass, leather, woods, and trims, grabs fast and dries clear, acid-free, washable. So I'm gonna put some of this on the plastic area, and then I'm gonna lightly put some on here, a little bit at a time on this. Probably gonna start out by lining some on here, and I'm gonna start seeing how well it tacks. I'm gonna see how well it tacks down to this. I don't know how long it's gonna take to dry, so I'm gonna have to pay attention to it for a while here, just so that it doesn't come out of place and then dry on me, and then I won't be able to get back to it. I don't want any bubbles or anything, so I want to be careful, very careful to make sure I thoroughly, coat the back side of this pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that, and I'll show you guys along the way. All right, so the first thing I did was I just filled this seam right here with the adhesive, and I'm gonna try and fit that seam in. Haha, seam in. I'm gonna try and fit that in a little bit at a time here. Carefully making sure that I get it lined up the way I want it before I allow this to freeze up on me. And this says dries fast. I don't really know what that means. Like I said, I don't know how fast is fast, but it's not instant. It's not like super glue. Because I mean, it's still, I can still move it around and position it. All right, so I got that positioned in there, somewhat, and I can feel where that lip is. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are even in the camera. I can feel where that seam is at here. I'm trying to keep this in that seam and keep it tight. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to take for this shit to dry. think it's already starting to tack up on me, which would be nice. Okay, I think it's starting to, oh yeah, well, it's getting tacky, but it's not by no means permanent yet. Okay, now it's really starting to get sticky. All right, so I'm gonna keep pressing this down. I think I'm pretty much at the point where I can let it go. It's kind of holding itself in there. So that wasn't bad. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish. Well, I'll probably let that sit for a minute actually. Let that sit for a minute, let it tack up a little more, and then continue on my way just so I don't pull it out of position when I'm, you know, gluing the rest of it down. So I'll come back to you guys. Finally. All right, so I got one of them done. Turned out pretty good. And the leather should shrink up a little bit, but yeah, I just, you know, pretty much did it like they had it previously with the original one on there. You know, just stapled the edges, glued it, folded it around, stapled it to hold the glue. And the glue really started to tack up. As far as this looseness right here, that should tighten up when the leather gets warm in the sun. So those wrinkles will kind of smooth out. At least that's what the seats did. The seats had a little bit of wrinkles in them too, and they kind of, you know, just tightened up once the leather got warmed up a little bit. So I'm hoping that happens here too. But yeah, other than that, it turned out pretty good. All right, so got the door panel put back together. Still got to put it back on the car, but those are the washers I used. Number 8 washers, flat washers. I got those Home Depot. Same with these Home Depot. They're number 8 1/2-inch self-drilling screws, bought a pack of 100, about 60 washers. It was like $4, $5 or something like that. And that's the finished product. So they did go into the holes there and kind of screwed themselves right in, no problem. Got them all fastened. And boom, there it is. Looks pretty good. Like I said, those wrinkles should tighten up. We shall see. But now I'm gonna do that exact same process for the other side. Throw them back in the car and show you guys what it looks like when I'm done.
I don't know if I can make it when I walk alone. Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. I wanna know.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red.
Alright, so that was definitely a lot more involved than some of you might want to try on your own, but at least now if you do want to try it, you got some sort of a tutorial and you know how to go about it. Because like I said, I haven't really seen anybody on YouTube messing with those melted plastic rivets. But either way, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like and subscribe to the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.